Okay, we're back. We just sailed north, then back south because we needed to stock up. We got absolutely destroyed in that mini boss fight with the bandits last time. So this time we're hoping that same thing won't happen. So here we go, trying out some of our new gear, and these guys sandblast and blind you, and that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna see the blade dance. Oh boy, okay, so magic abilities can also miss if you're blinded. But man, that hand cannon, the marksman just doesn't miss, and that's sweet. Looks like I should almost focus those blinding guys down, but we'll leave him for now. Now, I didn't exactly grind it all and go up like a lot of levels or anything. All I did was go get a bunch of new weapons and armor. I didn't get actually that much either, but I picked up the best of what I could find. So we're basically maxed out on generally available gear, the stuff that's in the local shops. And already I can tell the difference. Yeah, so that blind is pretty bad, actually. You can't hit anything. So I've got to find some way to either get rid of that or use my marksman for all my damage. Yeah, it could get really, really bad in a battle if we stay blinded the whole time. Nobody gets anything done. So if I look at next level experience, I've got a little ways to go before I level up again. I'm just going to try to stay full here as I'm taking off from town. So just keep myself filled up, and then we're going to head directly back to that boss fight. Like right now. And you guys have seen that, so I'm going to speed it up, cruise down there, and we're going to jump straight into the battle. So if you didn't see the last video, this is a tiny bit of review of what happens leading up to this fight. And any second now, here we go. Rematch. Let's do this. We're bandits, and that's all you need to know. Okay. Right, alright, they started the same exact way as last time. Almost completely nuking my Mystic down with one critical attack. So they have some kind of stat that's giving them almost a guaranteed critical against her in the front row. She survives by 49 points. Okay, nice. My Templar does a critical back using his cleave. I'm going to be dropping piercing shot a lot with the marksman. My Mystic. Oh no! Tell me I did not forget potions in my rush to get down here. Yeah. I just came down here with no potions. This could be a disaster. Well, I see one thing going in my favor. The crisis strike of both the marksman and the Templar have just loaded, so we can at least fire those off. Nice. Oh, come on, don't dodge that. Okay, these guys have a lot of speed, a lot of agility, so I guess it kind of makes sense for a thief or whatever. The only heal I have is the Mystic's Renew, so I'm going to keep dropping with that. Great. All right, super gauge blast. Now the decision is, the one guy the top right guy has been hit a lot. So do I shoot him? Or do I shoot the bottom left guy, or bottom right guy? I'm gonna shoot the bottom. Oh, wow. Critical for 1,931 damage, and the guy didn't die. But both those guys now are weakened pretty well. Templar being a hero. Oh man, it's just a lot of damage on him. Nice. Critical. The bottom guy goes. Gotta heal. Must heal. Heal too weak. Keep cutting through that piercing shot. It might be, well, no, there we go. Okay, we're down to the main boss. He's got a different color suit on. I guess I should. I tried to attack and he missed, so I shot Blade Dance this time, and that hit. So I might just have to use Blade Dance, even though there's only one guy there. Maybe the magic ability has a higher percentage chance of hitting. So I'm gonna keep dropping the heal. And Templar is being a boss. He's doing really well, even with the double weapons. I dropped his shield, which upped his block rating, but I gave him a second weapon, and he's definitely taking more damage, but he's doing good. If you add those up, he's doing a pretty strong attack. Blade Dance again. His normal attack misses. I'll keep firing that Blade Dance off. It might be smarter to do the exposed weakness and reduce his armor value, but the piercing shot is so reliable that I go straight to it automatically. Her magic damage is not that good against them either. Both the Mystic and the Bard are kind of having a hard time damaging him, but it's good enough. So that got a little touchy, but that went a lot better with just a little bit of gear. I kind of feel like I had a little bit of a lucky run right there with the criticals that I got and the extra damage. And then also my Crisis Strikes just happened to be coming up right at that time. So I should have actually looked at my gauge. I could have planned that, and I didn't plan it, but they were super helpful. The normal enemies here include those deadly bloom blossoms, but my Templar just cleave double critical and killed them both in one shot. So yeah, I've definitely come up some strength, some significant strength since the last time I was fighting those guys. I forgot these guys' names. What are they again? Anyway, took them out. So I'm pretty much hightailing it directly back to the inn. See who we run into. Okay, I'm not too worried. But I've got to restock on potions. I've got to restock on campfires if I can get them. If I'm going to go any further afield, it's pretty clear I need some more supplies. Snap Zap. That's what those guys are. They're like snapping turtles who also zap you. And they also love to buff their speed. In this case, I didn't want to use the Bard's Crisis Strike ability, so I rotated the wheel. And as you can tell, there's a new version been released to the App Store. And the wheel is kind of fixed. It's almost fixed. You can rotate it now, but for the rest of that battle, it stays stuck on defense and run. So you can still attack, though, by simply tapping directly on an enemy. And I've also discovered if you want to use an ability, you just kind of flick the wheel and quickly hit the ability thing when you see it fly by. And you actually can use it. For the rest of that battle, though, it's kind of, the wheel is a little out of order. But the point of this whole thing is to say you don't need to use the attack button to attack people in a battle. You can actually just tap on their icon. No matter what the wheel is showing, you can tap on their icon to do an attack. With the exception of when your crisis strike is up, you have to use that. You can't just do an auto attack. So I saved it for this battle, and it looks like it was a good thing I did, because we have an entire party of caracals. And it's just really sweet. It shows itself right there, because the Aria of Ancients Crisis Strike doubled my party's damage for 2 rounds. And I mean, it shows the Templar just took those guys out in 1 shot. So you can kind of plan your strategy that way to say, I don't really need this in this fight, but I will need it in an upcoming fight. And just choose to have that guy have his hands tied behind his back for the duration of the current fight until you get to the one that you're saving it for. So I'm picking up a tiny bit of extra gold in a fight or 2 and heading back into the shop now to get those pose and mana pose that I keep forgetting to get. What is it about this village? And you see the tents on the right, and you don't want to walk in there, but they both go to the exact same village. Anyway, back in the shop. I'm looking at tinctures, and those are just not going to cut it with 100. Potions, now we're talking 1,000 HP. I can do a full fill of health on one of my guys, but they're expensive, so I'm now buying a bunch of tinctures as well. Why didn't I even look at the tonic? The tonic was kind of exactly what I needed in the middle. Too late. I bought some of the big ones. I definitely have to have, okay, I might have to look at those bombs later. I need another campfire at least, but those are kind of spendy. And I gotta have some magic vials just to get that, you know, if I'm in a fight and I'm out of magic damage. So we're pretty much stocked up, and I think I'm gonna break this one here, and we're gonna head down west and north in the next one.